one?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So these are all grouped together, and if you pull them up, sometimes they're all in one clump, so we call this a hillbilly corsage. Went from Fort Dodge, ended up wrestling at Iowa State, did my student teaching at Ankeny after I graduated from Iowa State University, and got a teaching job and a head coaching job like 2 years out of college there. So that's how I ended up there. I was a head coach for 28 years, and I was a teacher there for 32 years. There really wasn't much of a transition for me from the competing part to the coaching. I think it all went together, and I had great coaches in all the way up, middle school, high school, and beyond, college, obviously. Working a year under Bob Sharp, he was the head coach at Ankeny. I was his assistant for a year, and then moving on to the coaching position. It was an easy transition for me, and now I'm still in the sport, involved with different committees, giving back, and trying to help grow the sport. And we're actually trying to help with get girls wrestling started in the state of Iowa too. It taught me work ethic, it taught me commitment, sacrifice, and all those things, and not only those things, but how you benefited from those things. And I've always worked hard and believed in myself, and tried to help others believe in themselves too, and help other people grow with just self-confidence and those kind of things. Frank Gotch's and the Dan Gables and the many others from the state that were so prominent here in this state, the farm state and the work ethic state. And that's what people did. They became good at what they did, and our nucleus of wrestling is so tight-knit in the state of Iowa. We're not a big state, but we're one of the best states in the country as far as wrestling goes. See if you can see him.
Oh yeah, hunkered down right there.
He's there every day.
Really?
Or she.
The
mom sits it, right?
Yeah.
Once you guys start, I'm going to have to turn around, all three of you look at me.
Okay.
Take your photo.
Oh, this is great.
Top knot there.
Watch Jordan. Now, Blake, no pressure, but if you fall, you just got a new knee and he didn't. So.
Yep. Waterproof, not so much.
Are they wet already?
Yep.
How'd you get into morel mushrooms?
My mother had an interest, and she would take us. We would go with her. My dear mother never even got her driver's license. She raised kids and taught us how to have fun in life.
Yep.
And so that's how it began. And then all my brothers and I still do it. I have 4 brothers, and so we'll all kind of have a spring competition to see who can get the most. They all live in different parts of the state. But that's just one of the things that kind of helps us keep in touch, those things that you learn. I just said a prayer over there when I was by myself that we'd find some mushrooms today. I should have just said Blake over here. You see that yet?
Yeah, that one there.
Oh, I missed that one. That's good. Usually there's more than one, right?
Yeah.
I use a mesh bag because the theory is that the spores from the mushrooms will drop out while you're traveling through the forest and seed themselves. Nationwide, depending on how much moisture you got in the ground, it is about a 4 to 6 week window, and there needs to be a lot of moisture in the ground. We had a really harsh winter, a lot of moisture in the ground, a lot of snow in the ground, and then you need it to warm up, and that's when the morels pop up. And like, for example, here's one right here. That's when you have a good season. And I've read where it takes 5 years for the spores to recycle, where they'll come up again from the same spot you picked before. So I don't know if there's any truth to that, because like I said earlier, it's not a commercial product. We don't know. There's kind of some mysteries, surrounded around them. So I was in here a week ago to the day, and I marked this spot with these, so I would find it again easy, these poles. And then we got here, and look what we discovered today. Take a look at this action. Big as my hand. And look where it's at, right at the base of the posts. So
that's great.
It paid big dividends to come back here, right? Take off pretty good to give us a good crackle.
Yeah, but then we can try a little boat, see what happens.
Moon.
There we go.
It's full circle right here.
We're using the wood stove in the boot shop here, and what a great day. We got about, I don't know, 50 or 70 mushrooms, and we're going to cook them right here in the boot shop in the wood stove and get this heat hot enough. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, here we go.
All right, we're running.
That's really good. Could eat those by like the handful here.
Yeah. First mushroom.
Dave, give it